G'day to everyone. Today I've come down to an area next to our local creek for a couple of hours detecting with my Equinox 800. Now I've never actually detected this spot before, and after a fair while this turned up, which is just an old 2-cent coin. Oh well. Nearby is a cricket oval where I've spent some time detecting in the past, and right on the edge of it where the cars would have parked, here's a modern $2 coin. And swinging my coil over the same hole, here's another $2 coin. I also found a 50-cent coin in the same hole. And across the road from this is an old park, and hallelujah, they've cut the grass. Normally the grass is too high in here for detecting, and after a while I got a good signal, and there's George V. Looks like an old sixpence, dated 1926. The soil around this area near the creek is affectionately known as black pug, because that's what it turns to in the winter time. But I did find out one thing about it, and that is that it's extremely quiet, and I was able to turn the sensitivity up to maximum. But after a while I decided to turn my phone on in case the good wife wanted to ring me, and I noticed the detector became slightly unstable then, so I turned it on aeroplane mode as I've seen on some YouTube videos, and it quietened down again. I can't really say that I've ever noticed this before, perhaps because I was using maximum sensitivity. Well, this would have to be a first for me. I don't ever remember digging up a doorbell before. And here's another brass object. I don't really know what it is. There was actually an old rubbish tip around here somewhere years ago, so I end up finding these bits and pieces here. Okay, I've returned here again for another hunt, considering this place showed a fair bit of promise last time. And right underneath the fence I've got a great signal, and out popped this penny. I reckon that might be Queen Victoria, a 1900 English penny. And under this old red gum tree, here's part of an old lamp. I dug this hole in the dry soil, nearly the depth of the pinpointer, just for this small piece of bent brass. Oh well, at least I know the big coil's doing the job on the fine stuff. Right near one of the big old trees, and I've got a great signal, and here's a coin. But it's just an old 1-cent coin. The bane of every Aussie detectorist, because they're just everywhere. Nearby, got another great signal, and out came this penny. Just looks like a kangaroo penny, probably from the 1940s or 50s or something like that. And things are starting to look up in this area. Here's another coin. I reckon by the size of it, it's a sixpence. And I can see Elizabeth II head, so it's probably one of the later ones, I'd say. While I was detecting, a bloke came up to me and said that the old rubbish tip was over there near those piles of gravel, which would be about right, as that side of the park has got so much rubbish in the ground it's virtually undetectable. But over here where I am, it's okay. And soon after, the Equinox gave me another great signal, and down here looks like another penny. Bit hard to see what it is, but I reckon it's probably another kangaroo penny. Well, I'm on a roll here. Not far away. Another great signal. And another coin. Not sure what that is. Ah, it's a shilling. A ram shilling. And soon after, out popped another coin. Yeah, this time it's a halfpenny. Nearly time to go home now, and on my way over to the ute, I've got a great signal under an old elm tree, and there it is, in the clump of dirt. I think by the size of it, it could be an old threepence. And it's dated 1910, which was the first year that we made our own coinage. And on the other side is Edward the 7th. So over the 2 hunts I got 8 pre-decimal coins and 5 modern coins, which is more than I expected to get there, so I'm happy with that. I've returned there a couple of times since and found these coins, mainly pennies and halfpennies from the 1940s, 50s and early 60s, with the exception being a 1927 threepence. Also a selection of 1 and 2 cent coins, as always. Also a fancy button and a couple of dog tags. This large copper one was a bit more interesting than usual. It comes from the Geelong Lost Dogs Home and Animal Hospital Society. Life membership registered number 6270. So that's something a bit different. I can't say I've come across one of these before. Well, I reckon I might have done the best of this park now, but I think there still might be another coin or two still there, waiting for me to return one day with my Equinox for another hunt. Okay, well that's about all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll say goodbye.